before we start hopping into any of the actual stuff, well, I should say games or anything. We do have a contract to take care of. So turns out that one of our scouts has retired, so we gotta hire a new one. And let's see, what are we looking at budget wise? Um, I want to obviously get someone that's decent, but someone kind of on the cheap. And I think right now pitching is more important, so I think we're gonna go Rob. No, which one retired? It said one of them retired. I think we're gonna fire this guy. Yeah. Alright. So we're gonna now sim to the regular season because I just don't see me doing anything right now. Alright. So let's go check out awards. So Trey Mancini wins a Gold Glove. Oh, that's it. Oh, okay. Well, Trey Mancini is always well deserving. I mean, he's one of our key pieces right now. All right, let's check free agency. Um, Nothing too crazy it seems. Um, I think we might actually bring on Morton. Let's take a look at our pitching rotation. Yeah, I think we're definitely gonna bring on Charlie Morton. I think that's a specific position of need, and I think if he can pitch, let's go 1 year. We'll see how he goes. Um, and that's immediately already better. Um, off the, I'm not seeing anybody here that I would really also like to have. A lot of older guys, it seems. So I don't think it's really worth signing any of these guys. Yeah, no. Okay. So now we're gonna go make sure he is in the pitching rotation. So Charlie Morton is gonna be our number 2 guy. He's obviously gonna come back in. He's got decent stamina, so he's gonna hit the pen. Alright, so we have a little bit better of a starting rotation, but that's kind of what I want to focus on right now. I want to try to make some trades. So if you remember in the last episode, we spent a little bit of money. We got Mookie Betts, we got DJ LeMahieu, and we got Ken Giles. So that really helps our defensive ability, our hitting ability, and then of course Ken Giles in the bullpen. That's a huge help, but we do need starting pitching. And I don't actually know who to go after here. Oh, Ryu signed with the Twins, huh? Okay. So he's 26 with B potential. So I kind of want to just click around and see what that can get us. That's honestly my plan right now. Griffin Canning. Let's see if we can move some stuff around to try to make this deal happen. Guys like, obviously trading a younger guy. I wanted to keep my eye on him. It looks like he's kind of improving. He is probably going to have, I think he's in the bull. He might be in the bullpen. If not, we're going to throw him in the bullpen. Adley Rutschman is really going to be our catcher. So, I mean, if we can trade, I want to actually see, before we do anything, let me take Griffin Canning off. I want to see what I can get for Chance. So, we're going to go all here. He's 26 with A potential. I think, it's not a lot of salary, but I feel like we can definitely get some money off the books. Tommy Canley would be really nice in the bullpen. They signed Cespedes too, huh? Wow. Okay. Let's see. I'm not really seeing anything just yet. I'm gonna look through these, and then when I kind of make a decision, I'll cut right to it, and you guys will see what choice I made. All right, so we're back. I'm deciding I'm gonna take this deal with the Red Sox. Two pretty young guys in their mid 60s overall with B potential, I think, can definitely be a big help to this team. For one player, I think, you know, who's older than both of them, their potential's a little better, but, you know, I definitely think this also gets some money off the books. Not a lot, of course, but, you know, it opens up a little bit of salary. So I think we're definitely going to take this. It's going to help us in the long run. Jay Groom is probably going to go right into the starting rotation, to be honest. And then that second baseman, he might spend a year in AAA and then be able to hop right up and just help us right away. So that's what we're looking for. So we're going to take this trade. So immediately that helps us. So we had that second baseman that we... Wait, was he a second baseman? I don't remember. Wow, I already don't remember what position that kid played. Rip. But I do know we had that starting pitcher. So we're gonna go. Let's see, is he in? Let me go take a look at the roster. All right, so that starting pitcher was 22 with A potential. Okay. Let's see. Where's that kid we just traded for? Was it this kid? No. Who did we just? I think it was Jay Groom we just traded for. Yeah. Okay. So we. So all right. I'm going to send David Hess down. Actually, you know what? Let me move him to Double A, so that roster bounces out. And now I'm gonna call up, I think, Jay Groom. I think he's really the move. We're gonna add him to the 40 man, and we're gonna move him to the MLB. So this puts an 83, an 81, a 74, a 70, and a 64 in the MLB. But he has B potential. Actually. And then I'm going to call him up to Triple A. I'm going to let him develop for a year. And then we're going to go from we're going to see how that works out. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to let him sit a year in Triple A. We're going to have him come up for a year. He's a little young. Well, they're the same age, but he's a little bit lower. He's got a little bit less of a potential, but you know what? Actually, we're going to send him down to Triple A, and we're going to call up DL Hall. Add to 40 man. And now we're going to promote him. So this is our starting rotation right here. And with the fifth man having A potential, this fourth man having B, I think Aiken's probably him and Morton, but Morton's on a 1 year. So even if he can help us right now, it's still fine. So we're going to do that. The lineups I went and I set for every lineup. So I'm liking what we're looking at. Pitching wise, still a little tough. Bullpen's really bad. You know, but again, we're gonna go make some trade. Actually, you know what? Is there anybody on the trading block? No trading block. Okay, so we're gonna just make some trades. We're gonna skip right to the relief, and then we're gonna kind of just look for people that can help us. And see where we can get. Again, when I see if I can find a deal, I'll skip to it, and you guys will see it right away. All right. So we've got one trade that we're ready to make. We're going to make it with the Indians for 23-year-old Emmanuel Clase. He's got A potential. He's a 78 overall. And Austin Hayes, we know he's not going to be playing because we have our center fielder of the future for right now. So this is going to be the deal. We're going to pick up Emmanuel Clase. He immediately makes that bullpen better. And we're going to continue to, you know, try to make trades and see where we can get. But this is the first of many deals right here. And that's already better. So I do remember the kid that we traded for. He's way down here. Wow, okay. I don't want to trade him, actually, because I think he's, after LeMahieu, because he's 32 years old, I think this kid's got some potential. So I think we really have the room to move these guys around. I mean, or actually... You know what? I forgot we drafted Luis Gonzalez. So, I'm going to throw him out there. And again, When I find a trade, I'll throw it up. I'll put it up there, and you guys will see it. All right, so we're gonna make this deal with the Phillies. It's for Hector Neris. He is 31 years old with C potential, but you know what? Even if it's for a year or two, and we can kind of get some use out of him, he's gonna make that bullpen better. So this is gonna be the deal we're gonna make for our 24-year-old second baseman that probably wasn't even gonna get playing time anyway. So welcome to the squad, Hector Neris. So let's go throw them into the bullpen. I gotta call them up, I think. So we gotta go to the roster. Okay, relief pitchers. So we picked up. Where the heck is he? Is he a closer? Ah, he's a closer. Okay, he is in the MLB. Okay, he's in the MLB, but he just wasn't. I didn't see him. And then, all right, we already brought Class A up. So we're gonna go to the rotation. Class A's in the bullpen. Did I miss him? Oh, he's on the starting rotation. That's not happening. DL Hall is going to start. So we got Neris, Michael Givens, Ken Giles, Paul Fry can even be solid. Tanner Scott can hopefully be solid. Class A, these four right here, and these two, I think we got a couple of additions to make, but I'm not going to sit here and just continue to make trades. So we are going to finally get into what you guys want to see. So we are going to sim 69 days to draft day, and then we'll go from there. I'll see you when that day's here. All right, so we're back. We're bad, really bad. But I mean, we're the Orioles, so well, they got Michael Chavez. All right, so again, we're really bad. We're 26 and 37. We're not really, really bad, but I'm gonna take a look at kind of what's working here and what's not working. So Morton's actually doing pretty well. He's like the only one with a winning record. So, wow, Class A is 5-1 with a 3.4. It's 1-2 with a 4.3. What's Ken Giles has a 1. He's got a 0. He pitched 1.2 innings. Hector Neris has a 3. He's 0-2. Man, I don't know. This bullpen's just really letting me down. The pitching I feel like is a source of our problems. LeMahieu's only batting 318. I mean, well, only batting. That's actually really good. 11 home runs at this point. Joe Adell's batting 230, 9 home runs. Mookie Betts batting 294, 14 home runs. Mancini's batting almost 300. Renato Nunez is batting almost 240. Zach Green, who is Zach Green? Who the heck is this? Okay. Well, he's batting 300 pretty much with 12 home runs. So, I mean, it's working. Chad De La Guerra, 290, 6 home runs. Santander is batting 240 pretty much with 8 home runs. Adley's batting 200 with 3 home runs. Man, Adley, you got to step it up, man. Adele, you too. I mean, your low end or high end prospects probably could have spent another year, but I mean, we're just not. It seems like we're just not really getting production. I could try to make trades. I think we're gonna do that, and we're gonna really just try to figure out what the heck is going on. We're gonna kind of probably try to move on from some guys that just aren't working for us right now. So, how's Class A doing? He's 5-1. Paul Fry is 1-2. He's 28. We might. Wrong button. So we are gonna maybe move on from Paul Fry, and we're gonna look for some trades. The target here is to pretty much just look for people that can help us right now, and sometimes you don't find that here, but we're gonna try to look. Once I find a deal, I'll skip to it, and you guys will see it right away. All right, so this is the deal we're gonna make. with the Dodgers. We're going to pick up relief pitcher Pedro Baez and starting pitcher Yasiel Sierra. It's going to pick up a little bit of money, but you know, it's two guys that can potentially help us. I mean, a 72 overall, even in the bullpen, can really kind of help us right now. And a better starter, of course. Or no, sorry. Starter that's a 72, I think can help us. It's better than like three of them. And then an 83 in the bullpen, going to be great. So we're going to make that trade. So we're immediately going to go fix that. We're going to set that up. So, Pedro Baez is in the bullpen. Okay. And then, see, this is what I hate. I can never remember, like, who we just traded for some reason. Oh, Yasiel Sierra. He's in. We're going to add him to the 40-man. The Orioles have a full 40-man. Okay. We're going to. Ooh. Oh, I have to keep him on the roster. Okay. You know what? Oh, I don't know. You know what? We're going to remove him from the 40-man. And then we're going to add you to the 40-man. And we're going to move you to the MLB. So now, Yasiel Sierra is going to hit the rotation. The bullpen looks better. The starting rotation's still really tough. But we're going to continue to see what happens. So I sim the draft. We're going to go look at our draft picks. Wow, 20 years old, 92 potential. We're definitely going to sign him. A shortstop can definitely help us out. I'm going to sign Jerome Quintana. He's got 80 potential. And I guess I'll sign Roger Fernandez. But I think these three, low potential, nothing that can really help us. So we're going to just pass on them. And now we are going to sim to All-Star Week. Alright, so here we are. We are at the All-Star break. And again, we're going to do one of those where we check in on how everybody's doing. 5-9, 8-6, 2-9, 1-5, and 2-15. Wow, I was really relying on these prospects, and Charlie Morton is our ace right now. So we're actually going to move him up, and I literally think I have to trade everybody. I think nobody except Charlie Morton right now, I think, is safe. So, again, I'm going to try to make some trades. When I'm at a deal, I'll skip right to it, and you guys will see it right away. Alright, so we have a deal ready to go through. We're going to get rid of John Means, Pat Valleca, and Stevie Wilkerson, and we're going to get an ace in Tyler Glasnow. Maybe not an ace, but we'll see. We're going to put him in that ace spot, see if he can handle it. We're definitely going to try to make other trades, but right now this is a big pickup. A potential. He's only 27. He's an 83 now. He's probably going to get up to the mid to high 80s probably within a couple of years and then start to regress. But still, if we can have him win games for us through a couple of years, we're going to be a better team. So this is going to be the trade. Tyler Glasnow, welcome to the Baltimore Orioles. And he's all right. So I'm going to continue to make trades. I'll see you when I have another deal ready to go through. Alright, so we've got another deal ready to go through. We're going to be getting rid of DL Hall, who I was really high on. He seemed really good, but again, potential doesn't always tell the story. So we're going to be trading him, Adalberto Mejia, and Tom Eshelman for a 22-year-old with A potential. He's an 85 overall already, so he's going to be in the 90s within a couple of years. Jordan Belazovic, I'm going to guess is how his name's spelled. I probably butchered it. If somebody knows how that's actually said, let me know in the comments. But he's going to be another guy we're going to pick up. Again, this rotation is just going to get better. We've got to give up a couple of relievers, which might hurt us, might help us. Who knows? So, again, if we can get a guy that's going to go deeper into games, the bullpen can be a little shorter. But this is who we're going to pick up. Oh, again. But welcome to the Baltimore Orioles. All right, so we've got a deal. It's pretty hard to find deals with these two pitchers. But we're going to throw Yasiel Sierra and Jay Groom to the Tigers for starting pitcher Matthew Boyd. I think he's got at least this year and maybe another year of being decent to help out. You know, we can always move on from him. But again, this makes it better. And we're going to bring him on in. So Matthew Boyd, welcome to the Baltimore Orioles. So we've made those trades. Now Matthew Boyd can hop in. I'm lost. Why? So, okay, it kind of fixed itself. That was, hold on, let me go back. Maybe that. So we've got Balazovic, Glasnow, Boyd, Martin. The only one we really need to move on from now is Fagalde, and maybe, I'm going to move Hector Neris into the late relief, and probably Baez. Yeah. Michael Givens is our setup. Or why don't we switch Neris and Givens? Okay. And then now we just got to go get rid of, where is he? Alex Fagalde. So I'm going to try to make a deal. I'll skip to it when I have one. All right, so we've got what's probably going to be our last starting pitcher trade. We're picking up Corbin Martin from the Diamondbacks. As you can see, it's very, on the line of going through because there's nothing on either side. So it's pretty much right there. So there's no real wiggle room to kind of grab something from them. So, again, welcome Corbin Martin to the Baltimore Orioles. So he's going to slide right on in to that fifth slot. And this is going to be our bullpen. I feel like it's solid. I think we can work with it. Plenty of moves that we just made. I think from an overall standpoint, so now we're going to take a look at the lineup because I think the pitching situation's fine. I believe in LeMahieu. I believe in Adele. I believe in Mookie, Mancini. Adley's safe. It's these guys that I'm okay with moving on from. But Santander's doing pretty well. Zach Green's doing pretty well. Nunez is So it's Nunez and De La Guerra. So we're looking for that left side of the infield kind of trade. Wait a second. Who's playing third base? Why isn't Hanser Albert? Because he sucks. Because Hanser Alberto sucks. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to make some trades. When I have deals, I'll skip right to them. Alright. So we're going to be picking up third baseman Hunter Dozier from the Royals for Hanser Alberto, Renato Nunez, and Richie Martin. So Hunter, welcome to the Baltimore Orioles. So that's a solid starting third baseman now. I don't get what their overalls drop so much, but he's really like the mid 8. I think he was an 85. So hopefully that'll fix. So now we're really just looking for a shortstop. That's definitely a lot of room. I think if we can find someone solid. So I'm going to kind of click through, see what I can find, and I'll let you guys know if I find anything. All right, so we made that one trade. So Hunter Dozier is now going to be in the lineup. I'm probably going to have to bring him in. Yep. So Hunter Dozier, welcome to the Baltimore Orioles. Why is Trey Mancini on the bench? Hunter Dozier. Did I fuck this up? All right. So that's all fixed. Okay. So Mancini's in the lineup. All right. So we're literally just going to replace that slot with Hunter Dozier. And that's the pitcher slot. So all right. So I think Hunter Dozier automatically makes us better. Now I feel like my only struggle is shortstop, but I think Velasquez can handle it. He's batting .250. All these. I think I have plenty of guys that we can really work with, these three that we can work around to maybe call up. So we're going to leave the lineup as it is, and we're now going to sim to the trade deadline. All right, so we only really had to sim a couple of days, but I want to show you guys something that we have yet to do in this series, and that is to sweep a team. Yes, it's the Detroit Tigers, but we swept a team for the first time. I mean, if you, as you guys can see, we haven't done it. We took 2 from Oakland. We almost swept them in June. But, I mean, we also lost a lot of games, so it almost meant nothing. But, I mean, this is the closest, I think. I mean, we played Detroit a couple months ago, and they took 3 out of 4 from us. So, you know what? I'm going to take that as we're getting better. We're starting to play as a better team. Actually, did we? Nope. Seattle took 1 from us, so we didn't even sweep them then. We couldn't even sweep Seattle. I mean, so we're starting to get better. We're starting to play on the better side of the ball. Or starting to play better baseball, not better side of the ball. This isn't football. So I'm gonna just continue to sim because we've simmed the All-Star break and we haven't lost yet. We're on actually a 4-game win streak, which is insane to me. So we're gonna sim to contract extensions, figure out who we got to take care of then, but I'll see you when we get there. Well, guys, I knew it was too soon to be excited because as soon as I said we swept the Tigers, we got swept by the Rays, by the Red Sox. Took 1 from Toronto, then took 1 from the Red Sox, but in 12 games after our 4-game win streak, we won 2. It's tough. We're probably out of contention, more than likely. All right, we signed the draft picks we wanted. I'm just gonna try to get rid of these notifications. Yep. We're past the trade deadline, so we really can't do anything. Yeah. So we're really kind of screwed. So now we're at contract extensions, and we've got plenty of guys we need to renew, because they're all pretty much guys we have to bring back if we want to win. How's he doing? He's 10-9 with a 3.7. How's Dozier doing? It's not doing too bad. Boyd, how you doing? 8. All right, so I mean, as you see, guys, we're starting to get better. I mean, Glasnow's kind of letting me down, but I think you give these guys some time and we'll be all right. All right, so we signed everybody, or we extended everybody. So we are going to now move on to our September call-ups. All right, so we're 1 day away from the year being over. I did just want to take a look at our budget, see if we have any. Okay, so we got about 12 million to sign some players, which helps somehow. I don't know how we have $12 million. I thought we were out of money. But either way, $12 million is nothing to laugh at. So yeah, we're just going to sim this 1 day. We're 53 and 109. I think better than last year. So we're definitely going to, you know, there's not much we can really do. We just remember that we do have the 12.2. We're going to sim to the off season, or sim the off season, I should say. And this time the Reds win the World Series. Yes, you know, in year 1 they lost to the Astros. This year they take it all over a very deserving Twins team. All right, so it said Chris Davis retired as a Baltimore Oriole, but we released him last year. So we're going to review our staff. It looks like everybody's got... Okay, so everybody has 2 years left. That's right, because we signed everybody at the same time. So we don't got to worry about coaches this year, which is nice. Trading block. Wow, they placed Matt Chapman on the trading block. Where is he? I thought he was on the trading block. Why is he not? Okay. All right, anyway. I've been thinking about rebranding. I'm going to go another year, and if it doesn't work... Okay, so it's saying our team cash flow is negative, but it said we had 12 million, a positive revenue. What's our budget at? It says we're making positive cash flow. All right, so we're going to sim to free agency and just see if, I guess, if we have money to sign. Do we have exclusive free? No, we don't have any. All right, so we're going to sim to free agency. And we're going to look at what there is. And if we can... So, like we said, the last I can remember is we had 12 mil. So we're going to try to throw small deals at guys. We know we're not going to get any of these guys. It's not going to happen. I mean, Javi Baez, I mean, what does he even want? You know, 5 years, 100, it's just not going to happen. So, you know, we're going to have to kind of look down the list. It seems like a very loaded class. You know, even if we can get one of these guys, I think we'll be okay. I don't know who to really go after. It looks like we're getting into the 70s, so we really want to try to stay up here. What about Lance McCullers? What if I do like a 3-year? No, can't afford McCullers. About Andrew Heaney. I'll give you 8. Alright, I'm going to throw this at Heaney, 11.3. It says we'd be in the positive still in payroll, in budget. So, I think we can make this work. So that's going to be our only offer. We're just going to sim. The Cardinals got Kershaw. Chris Bryant signs with the Rockies. The Red Sox sign Ozuna. The Giants sign McCullers. Kyle Schwarber goes to the Indians. The Cubs sign Roberto Perez. Good signings. Let's see. The Mets want to offer us a trade, and that's... Yeah, okay. It's a worthless minor league deal. Alright, so I didn't see... Okay, so that trade is still pending. Looks like we have contracts to tender, so I'm going to go do that. And then we're going to try to see if Andrew Heaney signs, because it says we couldn't... It didn't say we couldn't afford it, so we might be able to. And then that means we can move on from somebody, open up some money. So, again, I'm going to go do this, and then I'll let you know if we get Heaney. Alright, so we did get Andrew Heaney. Thank God. It is an 8-year deal. It's 11.25 mil. But last year, I mean, look at those numbers. He was 18-4, 246 strikeouts in 207 innings with a sub-3 ERA. That is a perfect, at least perfect for the Orioles standpoint. So we're going to skip the rest of those. I stopped. I'm going to continue to do these, and then I'll let you know when I'm done. All right, so we did end up signing everybody. I don't think we have a lot of money left. So I don't think we can really afford to sign anybody. I don't think I'm going to. I think after this point, we're really just going to be looking for trades because it looks like it's a lot of outfielders, and we don't need an outfield as of right now. Brandon Moore would be probably our best, but he's 36, and he's at 79, so we're going to just avoid a lot of these because there are a lot of old guys and just nobody that's going to help. So we're going to sim. And then we're just going to sim through these free agencies and then take a look at our roster and see where we're at. Now we're at the winter meetings already. We're going to skip all those. Not really worried about. We're going to sim to the draft. We're going to simulate that. Okay, no negotiations. So we're going to sim to here. I'm going to just sim through here, and then I'll see you when we're at the spring training. All right, and we are at spring training. So it looks like we've got some notifications. I'm just going to clear those up just to get rid of them. All right, so we do know that we got to sim to the regular season to see the awards. So we're going to go do that. Maybe we got something crazy. Adley Rutschman and Mookie Betts. Oh, that's it. Okay. starting to feel positive there, and nothing. All right, so top 3 free agents next year. I don't know. We'll see. Pitching rotation. You got Belazovic, Heaney, Glasnow, Martin, Boyd. Wait, we have? Oh, Heaney's there. Okay, so this is a very solid rotation. Where's Charlie Morton? Charlie Morton retired, didn't he? Oh, thankfully only signed him to a 1-year deal. Oh, he might be a free agent. It was a 1-year deal. He might be a free agent. I'm not seeing him. All right, what's going on, guys? As you can see right here, the clip cut off. I didn't realize how long I was actually going on, so the recording just had cut right off right there. So I didn't have time, but right now I just want to let you guys know, if you made it this long, thanks for tuning in. Um, I'm gonna be trying to get this up today, and then we'll see. But as you can see, as you guys saw, this team's getting better. We're starting to get up to where we need to be. I think the pitching situations are looking a lot better. Our lineup was already pretty much all right. I think we need to make a few additions on that left side of the infield, maybe one in the outfield. I know Mancini's getting kind of older, but we'll worry about that all later on. I'm gonna in episode 3. But I just want to say thanks, guys, for supporting. Make sure you hit that like button if you're new. Subscribe. Hit that bell. Turn those notifications on so you know when every video goes up and if I ever go live, which I want to start doing soon. But anyways, thanks for any kind of support. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.